What is going on, everyone? It is your boy, Niners Sickness, with the Niners Sickness Report, coming to you live post-game, Chargers and Niners. We're going to have a lot to talk about. I got a special guest with me today, man that needs no introduction. His name is E-Man, and I'm going to bring him on in a second. But before I do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you're watching me on YouTube, I am on 5 different platforms right now. So if you're watching me from Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, or Facebook, I would appreciate, or YouTube, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. But with no further ado, let me bring in my partner tonight. What's up, Mr. E-Man?
Yo, what's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. Man, just sitting here watching the rest of this game. Even if it is preseason, excited to watch our boys out there playing.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Let me say hi to Richard. Richard, how you doing, Richard? Welcome, Richard. Welcome to the stream. Austin Blackwood, how you doing, sir? Kathy, welcome to the stream, Kathy. Tom, it's been a minute since I've seen you, Tom. How you been, Tom? Good to see you.
He's live from Greece.
Yes, Alfonso, my brother, welcome to the stream. We got Nico jumping in here. How you doing, Nico? And we got Nadine. How you doing, Nadine? Welcome to the stream. So we're going to break this down, E-Man. We're going to talk a little bit of Jimmy. We're going to talk Trey Lance. Then we're going to talk what we saw on defense and on offense. And I want to kind of get your input on the breakdown of what your thoughts are. What's going on, Brian? Welcome to the stream, Brian. Jose Ramos, welcome, brother. Good to see you. Brandon Glenn, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. It's starting to fill up. We got about 25 in here. Keep bringing it in. Keep bringing it in. George, Rano, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Jimmy looked nervous to me. He was all right. That overthrow kind of has to be worked on, but for the most part, he was all right. So with that said, let's go ahead and start it. Let's go ahead and start it up with Jimmy. What are your thoughts on Jimmy there, boss?
I think it's just conservative play, not trying to do too much. Not really. I mean, one of the things that I've seen and that I'd like to see from him in the regular season is how he extended that play and got a first down. It's like, okay, well, this is something I want to see in the regular season from Jimmy, not in a preseason game where he could have taken a lick, and then we're back to stage one with the quarterback position. So, outside of that, yeah, I think it was just a little touch and go. Both quarterbacks were throwing it terribly high, though. I mean, I think it's just trying to get a rhythm.
Exactly. Real quick, I just want to welcome Veronica Richardson to the stream. How you doing, Veronica? Joyce, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, I hear you, bro. It was I like what I saw in Jimmy. I like the way he was able to control the offense, move the ball. I like that run. I was actually surprised that he ran for that first down, but he was pretty impressive. And then you had the only thing is he threw that overpass. But what I wanted to talk about real quick and mention that I kind of liked, bro. I don't know about you, but Devo Samuel was in the starting lineup and he looked pretty good. Based on what we've been hearing about, is he going to be ready? Is he hurt? How hurt is he? Just to see him out there in the lineup was nice, at least for me.
I don't think he's 100%. I really don't.
But he was out there. He wouldn't be out there if he wasn't somewhat healthy.
it's reassuring to see him out there. Him and then Ayuk, of course, being out there too. And then the running back by committee. I really think that this team is going to lean more towards that 2019 push and run and grind kind of game, and then opening up the passing game for Jimmy.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. Real quick, just to get back. How you doing, Ivan? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. I did like seeing Devo out there. I agree. He's not 100% healthy, nor do I expect him to be right now. But just the fact that he's out there, I mean, he didn't have to play tonight, period. And just to be out there and for the amount of time that he was out there, it just shows confidence that he's not as bad. He might not be 100% healthy, but he's not as bad as a lot of people thought he was, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a week to week kind of thing. I really don't expect a lot, if any, starters to really play this next preseason game. I really think it's going to be flushed with a bunch of backups. So, I mean, he will get a couple of weeks to kind of shake back and be ready. And if he's not, then I don't want it to be a long term thing where it's bothering him all season, or he just tries to come back too soon and aggravates it. I want our receiving crew at the peak of what we need them to be, because from outside of Devo and Brandon Ayuk, the depth there is not as good as it should be. We've had some touch and go with that as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I hear you. I want to make sure they're careful with him. It was just positive to see him out there, but I hear you. I don't expect him to play at all against the Raiders. I think the Raiders game, they're kind of looking at it as when we used to play 4 games, kind of like that game where they don't put no starters in and they just play all the people that are going to try to make the roster. I think this week, today's game was a little bit more of that. What do they like to call it? Rehearsal game.
Yeah, and we did see a little bit more of Trey in this game than we did in the previous, which is expected. I mean, he hasn't really played in over a year, and he needs the reps and whatnot. We know what Jimmy's capable of with the rep and the practice. So yeah, behind Jimmy there in Trey though, I'm just hoping that Jimmy can stay healthy to where we don't have to rely on a third quarterback this year.
Yeah. I think Stuffield should be on in the practice squad. I don't think he has any business. I think there's more players that we need on the roster from the D line than a third quarterback.
Honestly, I don't see I mean, I know this is a kind of a long shot thing too, but I don't see the problem with just bringing Josh Rosen back to the practice squad. He went unsigned and just letting Sudfeld go. I mean, either way, it's still about the same result of what we would get from either player. I do think that we did have a little bit more reassurance than we did last year with Beathard and Nick Mullins.
Yeah. So let me ask you, what are your thoughts on the Niners start not playing Trey Sermon and just letting Hasty versus Goldman go at it today?
I heard that he aggravated his ankle. That's why he wouldn't play. Don't know how true that is, but honestly, the one player that I haven't seen that I'm kind of wondering what's going on is Elijah Mitchell. Like, I haven't really seen him.
No, he's been hurt.
So
he's been hurt. So we I don't know if hopefully he'll be available for the Raiders. See what he's made of.
He may be one of those players that, like we did last year with Jermichael Hasty, that we stash on the practice squad.
Possibility.
That's really where I'm kind of leaning with him, unless he was a major special teams contributor because from what I've seen, we know what we have in Mostert. Sermons look great. It's going to be really hard to go past 4 running backs on this roster.
Yeah, Austin asked me if I'm watching the game. I believe the game is almost over. It was as soon as they took out Trey Lance for me. It was pretty much the game was pretty much over for me. The rest is just a bunch of players trying to make the team.
I'm just trying to watch us run out the clock. That's what I'm hoping that we try.
Are we still winning?
Yeah, 15-10.
Okay. Everybody that's watching me, real quick, everyone that is watching me on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button for me on YouTube. Appreciate it. And for those that are watching me on Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook, whether it's my page or my group, make your way over to YouTube because I'm going to be giving away a patch tonight before the show's over. But I'm going to give it away on YouTube. So if you want the opportunity to win a patch, make your way over to YouTube, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and get the opportunity to win. But you got to be on YouTube to participate. So you have between now and towards the end of the show to make your move from where you're watching over to YouTube. So what did you like about Hasty today, E-Man? Give me your thoughts on Hasty, and then give me your thoughts on Gallman and what you saw from those two runners tonight.
Hasty's kind of, he's always had that little quick punch to him. Like it's hard for him to see him run for like a negative run. I don't like from what I've seen from him. It's not like when we had Jet or Tevin Coleman, where these guys are fighting their way back to the line of scrimmage. Not just that, just that just his ability to kick it outside too. I mean, definitely an asset when he's healthy. I know that he's went through a couple of injuries. It's unfortunate because I don't think we would have been looking at drafting 2 running backs if that was the case. But yeah, I mean, Sermon being there in the second was when you have your running back crew was depleted as our whole team was depleted last year, but our most important one of our most important positions is the running back position. So without that running game, it shuts down everything.
Yep. Give me 1 second.
But
all right. Sorry about that.
But I would say that I think that Hasty does kind of have the edge out over Gallman right now.
Yeah, I did like the Hasty's mobility to run the ball and able to maneuver. Gallman's more of a down the field type of runner. He did okay, but I love Hasty. I don't think that Hasty could be stashed on the practice squad. I think he's just too good. If we cut him to make room for Gallman, I don't think that we'll be able to bring him back. Do you think that someone like the Rams that are still looking for a depth in the running back game, do you think they can pursue after him? Or who do you think are the better chances to bring back to the practice squad, Gallman or Hasty?
Honestly, neither. I think either one of those players would be picked up by a team that's needing a running back. So
it's going to be tough.
That's why that's why I said that if we did have a candidate that would go to the practice squad, it would be Mitchell, because nobody's seen Mitchell besides us in practice, and we could stash him for later. Plus, whenever Jeff Wilson's healthy, then we're gonna lose one of those players anyways because of what Jeff Wilson brings. Unless our running back crew is going to look a lot different going into the next season than it is this year with what we've added. we're only gonna get better.
Yeah, exactly. Um, what are your thoughts on? I know that we're still trying to get that third receiver. We're trying to work out that third receiver spot. We know that Devo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk are the 1 and 2. But what are your thoughts? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I didn't pay close attention. But did Juwan Jennings play tonight?
Haven't seen him.
I don't think I seen
Honestly,
him, huh?
no, I haven't seen him. I did see Webster out there.
Yeah, this about
Webster.
Webster.
I'm honestly I'm fuming at the fact of Richie James's opportunities. Like he's really had a chance to really separate himself from these other receivers, and he hasn't done that at
No.
all. I honestly think that if special teams is the number one reason that Richie James is on this team, then he won't be here.
Well, I started to yeah. Well, especially since Travis Benjamin, I wasn't big on him, and just I'm not big on him just as a receiver, but what he's been doing on special teams might just be that edge over Richie James, if you ask me. What's up,
Yeah,
Jose Avila?
I wasn't too big on Travis Benjamin either, but
Bitumen?
I said Travis Benjamin.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake.
Oh, you're good. That's all good. Hey, I wasn't too big on him either when we picked him up, but think he is a slightly better player than Richie James has shown us. He's been kind of up and down, but I don't at the same fair advantage. I don't think he's been given an opportunity in real time.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Richard James either. I love what I've seen in Trent Sherfield enough. To me, I know that he's to certain people he hasn't done much in the league since he's been in the league. But I think every player, sometimes they have a turnaround in their career. Basically, if they go to a new team, things can turn around for them. And I like what I seen in him. I love that catch before the half that we were able to get that touchdown from him. So he's been impressing me. Has he impressed you at all?
Yeah, he's done great. I think that he's found ways to get open whenever we need a lengthy pass. I would say something haven't really these little short underneaths. I haven't seen much from him in these little short underneath passes, but it seems like when Trey's breaking away or something like that, he really takes advantage of the outside and deeper throws.
Yeah, I hear you. So what is your thoughts on that 2 point conversion that was called back because of a hold, but yet having Trey run it in? Did he kind of look? Did it look kind of like he was a little bit undecisive to run it or to throw it? In your opinion?
No, I think honestly, it kind of reminded me of like a Cam Newton run. Honestly, I think it was really was like a design run. Honestly.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was called back for sure. I thought it was going to be 10-10 prior to, at halftime. But and then Robbie Gold, man, what's up with missing field goals?
Yeah, he just kind of pushed that one a little bit to um if I'm not mistaken, was both of the interceptions that were thrown targeting Mohamed Sanu tonight, or
I'm sorry, say it again.
was both of the interceptions that were thrown targeting Mohamed Sanu?
No, one of them was Brand. I think both of them were, if I'm not mistaken, to Brandon Ayuk.
Because I seen the one that went off of Sanu's hands. That was from Trey.
Yeah, I think that one of them was. I know the one from Jimmy was Brandon Ayuk.
Oh,
It
okay.
was kind of held high, and I believe the one from Trey it could have been Muhammad Sanu, but I think it was also Ayuk that is held high.
Oh
Let
no,
me
that was Sanu on the Trey
was it
Lance. Yeah.
Sanu? Let me walk a
Yeah.
couple more people real quick. Let's welcome Moses Martinez into the chat. Moses, how you doing? Trey Henderson, welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. Josh Blackwood, welcome to the chat. And I see my girl. Where is she? There she is. Tanisha, welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here tonight. Dina Harvey, my Philadelphia girl, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What I know it's preseason, and I know that you're going to get penalties, but my goodness, I couldn't just penalties after penalties. Like, I think, hey, what's up, Glenn? Welcome to the stream, Glenn. Good to see you, brother. Just penalty after penalty, but I guess that's what you kind of have to expect from a second preseason game, huh?
Yeah, I mean, some of them, yeah, it was rightfully so. I mean, one of the players that's coming in. I mean, I understand he's a rookie. He's got a ways to go, and that's Ambry Thomas. I think he's got a ways to go as far as hitting that second level. But he didn't play at all last year either. And then Lenore's got to get better at turning his head and looking for the ball. That's one of the things that I've kind of noticed that he can improve on. But these guys are just getting fresh. They haven't had pro snaps, so I'm sure that'll get better. One interesting thing though to see is Marcel Harris playing linebacker. He did make a good stop there. He about took the guy's head off, but
Yeah.
it was great.
He's more impressive to me at linebacker than he ever was at safety, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
what's up, Daniel?
Maybe he can make the transition over. We don't really have a lot of depth outside of Fred Warner and Trey Greenlaw, so we do kind of. It'd be nice to have somebody else that can step up and play next to him.
Yep. What's up, Lewis? Hey, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Making sure I hit everybody here. I believe my boy Jose Avila asked, "What are your thoughts?" And we talked a little bit right before he might have came in, but you might want to refresh that answer, bro. He's asking, "What are our thoughts on the running position, and can you see Goldman out and Hastings in?"
I think both of them make the team, but and that has a lot to do with Jeff Wilson being hurt.
Yeah, true.
But so I mean, if I had to put a number, I would say Hasty at 3 and Gallman at 4, or Gallman at 4. Of course, Mostert and Sermon 1 and 2.
Yeah, Raheem Mostert, and I'm glad they're giving him the time off. He doesn't need to practice. This guy's a pro's pro. Yeah, I agree. I think because of Wilson being hurt and going on IR for a bit, that gives Gallman and Hasty both an opportunity to make the team with Raheem and Sermon. I think we can keep 4 backs, 5 total if you include our fullback in there as well. So as the game proceeded today, as the game played out against the Chargers, and we really didn't play against none of their starters. Their offensive line wasn't starting. They had all backups, and they went somewhat to our starting lineup. We didn't have the main guys like Bosa. We didn't have D Ford out there. Javon Kinlaw wasn't out there. But they were able to move the ball on us a little bit. In the beginning, there was a little bit concerning. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, we didn't have any of our key pieces either. So I mean, neither one of our starting corners were out there. Our starting nickel corner wasn't out there. Jimmy Ward's not out there. Basically, it's their number 1 against our number 2.
Yeah.
Well, outside of Herbert, but I did see somebody ask a question about Chase Daniel, saying how is he still in the league? Well, it's not. yes, he may not be that athletic as a quarterback, but he is coaching up them two younger. He is coaching up the other kids,
Yeah, they need
and
to
I think
vet.
he was essential. I think he was essential for you wouldn't believe how much that these backups actually do see on the field and help the starting quarterbacks. Uh, Especially, it's not like they can just keep going back to a tablet and saying it's like, hey, you can try to do this a little different. I seen this. And, they see a lot. So, yeah, I really think that I mean, can't speak for the Chargers. I don't really care what they do in their situation, but
Yeah,
what I've learned is they're going to be a better football team than they were last year, and they got a young and up and coming quarterback. So it may not always just be Kansas City's division. I think that division is going to get tougher.
yeah, I like Justin Herbert, as a potential great quarterback. I think they got a gem there out of Oregon Ducks. I never expected him to come out and play the way he did his rookie year, and I expect him to do even better this year. They have a decent, pretty good actually defense. They have a good running game, so I expect them. And then they have Keenan Allen, one of the best receivers out there. So it's going to be interested in that AFC West amongst Kansas City and the Chargers and I don't know the Broncos. As long as they don't have a quarterback, I don't know where they're at. And the Raiders can always be up and down. You know how the Raiders work. Real quick, what's up, Mike H? Welcome to the stream. Mike says, "Damn, bro, you started hella early before the game ended." Technically, yes, but the minute that Trey Lance was taken out of the lineup, the game ended, bro. Come on, did you really want to watch Suffield play? I don't even know if I'm saying
Suffield.
his name right, but it doesn't matter.
Any enunciation is perfect. I mean, I did see that. Let's see. Tanisha asked who's going to be starting, Jimmy or Trey. Just curious of what we think. Honestly, I think even with what I've seen from Trey, I think he does need more work. I think Jimmy will be the starter week one. Uh, Trey Lance, it's stats say that he had a great game. There's some mechanical issues that are there.
Oh yeah,
Obviously,
like throwing the ball really hard.
he threw that ball like 100 miles an hour,
Yeah, I
but
can
like
understand.
his
That
touch
pigskin must
passes
hurt.
are good, like on point. Um, I guess it's just knowing when, because I mean he came back and fired that thing and scored a touchdown. So I mean it's situational football.
Well,
Just
that touch
knowing
pass that he did to Trent for that big completion, that was a nice little touch.
that was a nice little touch there too.
Yeah, yeah. So he just got to. I think he just needs to get everything out. It just needs to get everything out. He hasn't played. We got to remember he hasn't played in such a long time. He's getting himself comfortable. He's excited. Adrenalism is running through his veins. I can imagine, and he's already throws hard. So that those are the things that will develop as he starts to play more and more. But this is why a lot of people think that he should start week one. This is why I know Jimmy should start week one. But real quick, let me say hello to Brandy Coleman. Brandy, welcome to the podcast. Javier, welcome to the podcast. Javier, what's up, brother? Monte Williams, what's up, Monte? Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you. And look who's here, Mr. Nathaniel Hewley. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream.
I irked a nerve. Look, he said they're not a good football team.
It's all right. Keep going. Offensive handled the blitz a lot better. The D-backs did good, except BW Webb needs to go. He needs to go, man. The only thing he can do is freaking penalties.
What's up, Javier? I'll tell you one player that's kind of stepped up. That's kind of stepped up, and that's Charlie Warner. I think we drafted him to be a primary blocking tight end, but I think he's going to transition well. He may even give Ross Dwelly a little bout there for the number 2. I don't know. I like I like what we have in Kittle, best tight end in the league, but getting that second tight end, you know, having a double tight end set would be great, especially setting up for that running game that we want.
Oh, I love it. The Chiefs are going to, the Chargers are going to win the West. Orale. Nico says, Beto, who won the patch? I wrote it down, bro. I can't remember at this precise moment, to be honest with you, my brother. Javier Rios says, hey, E-Man. Austin Blackwood says, Jimmy is going to play until he gets hurt or starts throwing interceptions. Well, hopefully he doesn't get hurt, because if it's the interception part, he could be sitting on the bench. But playing bad games until then, Trey Lance is going to learn more than if Kyle Shanahan says so.
Yeah, one thing I've learned about Jimmy is he's going to throw his picks. So, I mean, if you look at some of our all-time great quarterbacks, I mean, they were like Steve Young, for instance. There's a lot of games I can recall where Steve Young threw that one pick, but once we got it out of the way, it's kind of it's like, oh well, it's making room for a great finish. So, I mean, it happens. It's the nature of business. I mean, sometimes players will just get the best of you.
Yep. What's up, Thomas Jones Sr.? Welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. Moses Martinez says, I've been telling you, Niner sickness, BW Webb is not that good. Oh, yeah. He's very beatable, bro. Very beatable. That's why he gets those penalties, man. Don't get me started on him, bro. He is terrible. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about tonight. I have to go through it, Nico. I have to look through all the everyone's score prediction. But I'll let you guys know, definitely. So stay tuned, Nico. Brian says, surprise you guys tonight, good or bad? Surprise you guys tonight, good or bad? Oh, what surprised us, I think, is the question.
Who surprises?
Benjamin looks good for the last 2 games. He has a great... Yeah, Benjamin definitely has been looking okay. He's been definitely in the special teams. He's definitely been catching my eye. Not so much in the receiving, but special teams. But the one that I like is Trent. I like Trent. Trent's going to be MVP this year for the Niners. I got to say that. I know Nathaniel's hearing. E-Man, Steve Young was not one to throw many interceptions.
No, I mean, maybe. I mean, I guess I'm just thinking about the early on years where before he took the reins, I guess. I don't know. I don't. Somebody, Moses is still going on about the PI call on Thomas. He was there early.
Yeah, that's going to happen, bro. Those calls, whether it's warranted or not. That late call, though, for that 2-point conversion, Kim, I mean, it was the right call, but it sure came out late. That flag was like, what?
I was like, you gotta be kidding me! Like, and then that interception by Jared Maiden.
Yeah, that was another. That's a good interception, by the way.
That was a pretty good pick.
He looked like he was running in reverse, though, in slow motion. But he was hustling, though.
Yeah, and then I did see that the play where we got called for a penalty. like the pass was intended to Richie James, but the DB that was covering Richie had a handful of jersey too. So I guess that's what he was looking for when he was looking back was a flag, but it would have been offsetting. I mean, sometimes you're not going to get the calls to go in your hands the whole game. It's not always going to go your way.
No, you're right. It's not. Let me ask you real quick, just kind of change gears a little bit over from offense to defense. What are your thoughts specifically from our big boy in the middle, Zach Kerr? What's your thoughts on him? What he did today? I like what I saw in that big boy.
I like and then on cleanup duty, like breaking the side on the edge to when he came around that edge and cleaned up that tackle there. Yeah, I mean, definitely got us a good pickup in him. I like him.
Yeah, Zach Kerr is going to be definitely a good player.
And digging even deeper, I mean, I know Barrett was another one that people were.
Barrett, yeah, he was good. I like that punch. I like how he penetrated in, and I understand. I know where these are players that are playing against second and third string players, but I still like what they do individually. You know what I mean? And based on what they're facing, I mean, it's not their fault who they're facing. So I like the plays they make, and I liked his play. I also liked Jordan Willis, that 2-point sack. He's going to be special for us. Unfortunately, he's suspended for the first 6 games.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
which is tough.
I think they all gave that right tackle the business though.
Yeah, true that. They were having fun with him.
What was up with that blown coverage for that touchdown though? That was really something.
That was
like nobody was back there.
That was Haha. If you're talking about the Haha one, right? Where he let the guy run behind him. He was too busy trying to contain the quarterback as well with everybody else, and he was able to throw it in the back. Yeah, that was definitely Haha's Clinton Dix's player. He kind of let him get away from him, and he'll clean that up though. But yeah, they were all trying to contain the quarterback running it in, and they forgot about the player behind them. So that kind of, I'm like, really? He's probably sitting there like, that was a good throw though by Eden.
Yeah.
It was definitely a good throw. I thought he was out of bounds, but he was in. That was a good throw. That Haha will clean that up. But overall, I think Haha did pretty good for being on the team for a week. He'll get better. I think he has a good chance to start along with Jimmy Ward going forward. Until Tart gets back, if he ever gets over that toe injury.
I don't know. There's talk that, it's just rumor and speculation that he may retire.
Well, yeah. But it's amazing they put Tony, I forgot his last name.
Tony Jefferson.
He got hurt. They put him on IR right away. They haven't put Tart on IR, so maybe there's something there. I mean, if he's going to retire because of his, you don't think they would have put him on IR already?
I don't know. That's one of the ones that the team's kind of being quiet about, honestly. I hadn't really heard too much around it. It's just, I know that the major one that people are really upset with is on the offense, but as far as these injuries on defense, nobody's really saying much. Apparently, D Ford's going to be 100% go for the regular season.
That within itself, E-Man, is going to be nice, bro, to have him. We still have to wait and see. The jury's still out on him. I mean, we know that he was a go against the Cardinals last year, and we see what happened. But he looked better in camp this year than he did in camp last year, didn't he?
Yeah, and the crazy thing about that is like the amount of snaps that D Ford took in that Arizona game was drastically more than he had taken the whole in any game he played in 2019. So yeah, I mean, I think that the game plan there was a really bad game plan going in. It just seemed like we wanted to keep trying to go in and pressure Kyler. I don't think that was the and looking. I mean, a team like Detroit, the team we're finna to go against in Week 1, was able to get like 3 picks off of Kyler Murray by playing coverage. So I definitely don't think we had the right game plan. And with that being said, there hadn't really been a lot of talk about D'Amico Ryans, but what just going into these first 2 games in preseason, I've already seen some differences in our defense that we have to look forward to going into the season.
Yeah, me too. And I don't expect. Let's keep it real. These are vanilla games. We're not. He's not going to show anything that he's going to want to do in a regular game. So the true test will be Week 1 against Detroit. We'll get a real good feel. But I do see, to your point, what I've seen. I have seen a difference from his style of coaching our defense compared to Robert Saleh. So we'll have to wait a Week 1. But I like the idea that we're gonna blitz more this year than we ever blitz. I know we had to blitz a lot last year, but that was due to injury in our front four. But I think that even with a healthy front four this year, we're still gonna be blitz heavy, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think. Well, we may not even have to. It goes back to really how healthy our defensive front's going to be. I will tell you that our defensive front is going to be it's going to be something that nobody wants to go against this year. That is definitely one centerfold piece that I really like coming into this season. I think where we've made a step down from that 2019 run is our secondary. I do think that outside of our starters that we kind of have a step down from when we did make that run. So I'm just hoping that we can get some depth pieces, or that the pieces that we have can get it together in time for us to make a run, and we can stay healthy. Maybe we don't even need them.
Exactly. Um, yeah, and real quick to Moses' question, or not question, but statement. He's saying the streets will beat out Kerr. It's definitely a good competition. I don't know. I mean, they're definitely competing back there for that spot. But I have, I don't know about you, but I have Kerr kind of winning that battle right now. But we still have one more game to go. Do you think if they had to choose between one of those two and not keep both, who do you think might have the chance of winning from what you've been seeing so far, E-Man?
I think Kerr's got the edge. I really do. I've seen Contavious Streets. And it's not just the pressures on the quarterback. It's his run stop ability. Uh, Streets has been primarily hurt in his tenure through the Niners and kind of really inconsistent. I do expect that to pick up with Zach Kerr.
Yep. I guess I'm not watching the press conference with coach, but I guess they've been asking a couple questions regarding Trey or Jimmy. Nathaniel says Kyle just said he is not ready to name Week 1 starter at quarterback, and why should he? There's no need for him to want to name in 1 week. But with that said, do you think that by him not naming Jimmy starting as of now, going into a next game, that there's a chance that Trey might win it? E-Man?
I think it's just a tactical advantage. I mean, you're not good. Why would you disclose any information that would give another team, a chance to prepare against you prior to the game? I mean,
very true.
just I mean, we got until like that Friday to name who our starters are going to be. So why give them the extra time they need to prepare against Jimmy?
True. Keep them guessing, right?
Yeah.
Very good point. Keep them guessing. Mike says, Nathaniel, come on, bro. I'll bet you he tells Jimmy GQ 10 starting unless he comes down with COVID. Oh, we got something brewing between Mike H and NH. The Mike H and then NH.
They fight over that H.
Yeah, they're fighting with the H. They're hungry. Joel Villa says, if you want to start a new era, you have to go with Trey. And if you want to make the Super Bowl run, you go with Jimmy. Very solid point. I think Jimmy, I don't know what people are. Yes, Trey threw 2 touchdowns for 102 yards, but he still has a lot of mechanics to work on. He's throwing high. To me, people can agree or disagree with me. That's fine. But Jimmy Garoppolo is definitely right now the starter quarterback that we should go with. And just continue to groom Trey. I don't know if it's just excitement of wanting to see Trey start, or it's just people just hate on Jimmy, bro. What is it of the both in your thoughts?
Man, it's just like whenever when Kaepernick had to sit behind Alex Smith, like when Kaepernick came out in that Chicago game and just like blew up Chicago. It's like, man, how do you go back to Alex Smith now? It's like people know the excitement that he brings at the quarterback position just because of what he's capable of, like what he's shown through college. Like Jimmy, we've seen Jimmy's. I think we've seen Jimmy's ceiling as far as he can go. As far as Trey as an athlete, he has yet to touch into his potential.
What's up, Jay in the Bay? It's in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, bro? Good to see you in the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, I hear you. So yeah, it's to me, it's Jimmy. It's definitely Jimmy. It's the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. Trey is continuing to learn. We saw the good about Trey. We saw the not so good about Trey. And listen, if we didn't have Jimmy on the roster, I can understand the need to want to rush Trey as a starting quarterback. But we have the luxury of Jimmy. Jimmy looked pretty good, other than he overthrew Brandon Ayuk down the middle. He doesn't really do that very often down the middle. That was surprising that he did that. But overall, Jimmy was commanding the offense pretty good. I expect Jimmy to do so week 1, and I expect that Trey Lance continues to learn and develop in our system. And when he's ready to go, he'll be ready to go.
I was just looking at some of these comments.
What's up, Coach Timo? And if I say hi to people, bro, and you're talking, bro, just continue to talk. I'm just saying hi to people.
Oh no, you're good.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah, Monte said, "What did we think about Jimmy running in this game?" I'd said earlier, I wish I'd seen it more in the regular season.
Yep.
What I didn't like is seeing our quarterbacks put themselves in a position to take a hit. Trey running on that outside corner, yeah, it was a first down, but he took a real good shot for that. And then Jimmy putting himself in harm's way, that was another thing. So,
well, he slid pretty good today, though, didn't he?
That baseball slide.
Yeah, he's like, he learned his lesson. He's like, they told him, you're going to run, you run, but you slide. He slid pretty good. Nice run by Jimmy, man. I like that run. I don't think it was a design run.
Yeah, and outside of that, I mean, that's pretty much my take on the quarterback situation. Running back, we know we got some injuries, so those guys should be ready by week 1.
Heavy protection. What's up? Welcome to the podcast, brother. It says, I agree with E-Man on Jimmy and Trey's comment. Don't agree with him too much. He gets to his head, but it's all good.
He's just mad because I got hair.
Wow. Nathaniel Hilly, no way. Streets all The way. Oh, okay. So we have Streets versus Kerr. We'll see. I love the competition. Nevertheless, I love the competition. But we had Streets, Contavious Streets. Although Contavious Streets, to his point, he hasn't been healthy. I think this is the healthiest he's ever been since he's been a 49er. So, but hey, iron sharpens iron. So, and I love to say that because it's true. One man sharpens another. So, let them continue to sharpen each other out. Now, the person that's kind of been quiet that I've been having big hopes for is Kevin Givens, but you haven't heard too much from him.
I heard maybe his name once or twice in the
Did you?
first game, but he was quiet today.
Yeah. So we'll have to see
Um,
what happens. Says Jay in the Bay says Jimmy looked good, but Trey's highlight plays are pretty good. Trey is high and low. Jimmy is more steady for the playoff team that we need. Yeah. Not only that, but Jimmy has experience, guys. Jimmy has experience. Jimmy's seen a lot of what defenses throw at him. Trey, you got to remember, Trey is playing against vanilla defenses, okay? These defenses are not bringing the house at him. So keep in mind, he did some nice throws today, but he's playing against vanilla defenses. He's not playing against a top-notch defense. So I'm still I don't know about you, E-Man, but I'm rocking with Jimmy. That's my week one starter. That's my, if I can quote Terrell Owens, that's my quarterback. And for week one. Week two, we'll have to wait and see. But definitely for week one, that is my quarterback.
Yeah, as long if I don't really see. It's you get to see what the future holds, but I think this season's Jimmy's to lose, honestly.
True. I love how all the viewers are talking to one another. Appreciate that they're engaging with one another. Trey is still learning how to play in the NFL level. It's going to take a few years in Kyle's offense to get it down. The Lions can only get you so far. True. But master of it will lead to championships. You want to comment to that, E-Man?
No, I totally agree. I think, on the athletic ability side, everything that he can do. We don't need to see Trey run the ball. We know that Trey can run the ball.
Yep.
It's those read. He's got to get better with his reads and timing and his throws. Those are the things, those mechanics that he needs to work on. There's sometimes that he displays good footwork, and then there's times where it's just he loses that sense of the footwork. And when he was drafted, my biggest concern was him just giving up on his reads and taking off running. That was my biggest concern. So far to the point, looking at that first game when he flushed out of the pocket and tried to hit that throw, which was a good throw. It just receiver dropped it.
Yeah.
I hope that ain't the trending thing here is break hands, but going into this game, it looked like even with those high throws, they were catchable balls. Just our receivers couldn't haul them in. So I don't know. Yeah, definitely some things to work on, but some excitement too, because it's like, oh man, with our starters out there, or with somebody, maybe a little bit more talented, they come down with that play.
Yep. What's up, Luke Luna? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Says Alex Smith would have won the Super Bowl against the Ravens. Kaepernick would never learn to touch, throw everything hard or ran. Alex knew how to go through his reads and throw short. But now, to your question, I think Alex Smith could have won that game in the Super Bowl, but I don't think we would have gotten to the Super Bowl with Alex Smith. My opinion. I think we got there because of Kaepernick.
I don't know if we would have made it past Green Bay.
Yeah. So, although
we ran all over him.
Yeah, to Luke's point, I think Alex, that particular game, against the Ravens, Alex probably would have had a better chance. But getting there wouldn't have happened without Kaepernick, especially that Green Bay game running all over them. But not only that, but also the Atlanta game. A lot of it was on his shoulders. So, um,
I really thank the Superdome people for turning the lights out because that really gave us the momentum we needed to get back into that game.
they should have had it, but they should have had those lights off a little bit longer because it gave us enough time to get back. And then we kind of decided to throw it 4 times instead of running it. Can't believe you have Frank Gore, and you're not going to run the ball.
I don't think 100% that was the decision that decision weighed on Colin Kaepernick. I think that decision. I mean, look at it. I'm not too big on. I wasn't too big on Greg Roman, to be honest with you. But
100% agree with you there, bro.
You got one of the best running backs in the league, and he was still hell. He's primeless because he's still serviceable. He's still a serviceable back in the league for somebody. He's good at what he does, and if it ain't running the ball, he's good at catching it too.
I love this name. Dario loves God. It says Lance will only improve. Jimmy have reached his potential, and it looks like Lance is already a better option than Jimmy. Don't quite agree with that statement there, Dario. I think about Jimmy reaching his potential, yes. About Lance already looking better than Jimmy, not quite yet. I think he can easily be rattled way much than Jimmy would in a regular game. I don't know. I'm just not ready to entrust a rookie quarterback with a Super Bowl caliber roster just yet.
That, and yeah, there's some intangibles there too. You could say, well, they didn't have Joey Bosa rushing him or anything like that. That's not the same thing as that's like us having what's the kid you liked that made the safety sack? Jordan Willis. It's like having Jordan Willis and saying, well, Trey Lance, their offensive line block Jordan Willis, great, but that's not Joey Bosa out there, or Nick Bosa ain't rushing their quarterback, or Eric Armstead ain't out there. So yeah, I mean, this is not a good. I mean, this is a good test to see where his mechanics lay, not his stats per se. Like just watch the plays, watch the plays. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, wow, I didn't realize I was so behind on these comments. Thank you there, Mike H, for that. I appreciate it. Just trying to get my dog again. Trying to get my attention every time she wants to. I have to give her thumbs so she can. Hey, she wants to go out. She's her way of wanting to go out. She goes to the door and then she comes at me and she barks. Do you have to go with the best option to win a football game, no matter who is playing under center? Yeah, and right now, my humble opinion, Jimmy is the best option. Maybe week 3 or week 4, I might change my mind. But week 1, definitely. What are your thoughts on that?
If there was going to be a change, it would probably come in after a bye week or something like that to give him some time to prepare. But I don't. Given Jimmy's track record, I don't foresee that. I don't foresee a quarterback change just from bad play. I think it would be from injury.
I agree with you 100%, E-Man. What's up, Sergio A. Molina? Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. For all those watching me on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button. And I'm going to be giving away I mentioned this earlier, I'm going to be giving away a 49er patch on YouTube. So if you're watching me on Facebook, Twitch, or Twitter, make your way over to YouTube. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. Smash that like button. And when I'm ready to give away the patch, you would have to be watching me on YouTube in order to win or have the opportunity to win. So make your way over, guys. It's still early. But welcome, Sergio. Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Nathaniel's talking to Coach Tim. I guess they know each other, which is great. They know each other. Awesome. Young Hitter says Trey is good, but he needs not to throw so fast. Yeah, he has some, man, bro. Can you imagine being a receiver trying to catch from that kid and that big old football pigskin? It must hurt.
I don't know. Some of our receivers can't even catch the little.
That's messed up. Well, good thing we don't have, what's his name? I already forgot his name. The one that went over to New England.
Oh,
He would have dropped them a
Hoyer?
lot. He would have dropped a lot of them. This is a question for you, bro.
Oh,
Go ahead and read it.
Says Trey is learning. Kyle is disciplined, perfectionist. Remember Ryan in Atlanta? He was tough on him, and it took 2 years to get it down. You count Jimmy's time healthy, about the same. Yeah. And then, looking, and I mean, Jimmy's has some up and downs too. Coming into for example, coming into the 2018 season when he tore his ACL, he wasn't really playing that great. But I mean, overall, that team, it wasn't, our defense wasn't that great either. So I just don't know if I can put it all on Jimmy though. He said born in Boston.
Yeah. What's up, Tony Smith? Welcome to the podcast, brother. Good to see you. My boy Victor McDaniels. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. It's always a pleasure seeing you on my stream. It says anyone that thinks that Alex Smith was a good quarterback didn't watch him in 2010. One good game against the Saints isn't enough. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
I would take Alex. I would have taken Alex Smith over a lot of quarterbacks that were in the league at that time. But with our defense, it didn't matter who our quarterback really was, as long as they took care of the football.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I definitely hear you that with our defense that we had at that time, it didn't matter who we had. That's
a good defense.
Yep. Yeah, we could have played it with anybody. Absolutely, except Brian Hoyer though. He might have been an exception to the rule.
We would have lost by we would have lost by 3.
I think the defense just would have beat him up, and he would have had a chance to go back out there. Tanisha says, we will see Kittle play at all? No. We don't need to. Trent Williams, George Kittle don't need to be playing in no preseason game, in my opinion. They'll be fine in the regular game. What's your thoughts on that, E-Man? Do you agree or disagree with me on that statement?
100% agree. There's no reason for them to go out there. We know what they're capable of.
100% agree with you, E-Man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you don't need, especially Trent. You don't want to, I mean, Trent's a veteran, man. He's a vet. You don't need him out there, even if he's healthy. Just like Nick Bosa. People have been telling me, what is Nick Bosa going to play, or D Ford on? Why would you want to see D Ford or Nick Bosa in a preseason game? Who cares if we beat the Raiders or we don't? It's a damn preseason game. I'd rather beat the Lions week 1 with D Ford and Bosa than beat the Raiders in a preseason game.
Mike H said Sermon's going to be a 4th stringer on the practice squad. How can you be a 4th stringer when you're on the practice squad?
Sorry. That's a hard one. Yeah, Mike, explain that to us, bro.
That's some good weed he got or something.
Hey, easy. He's my boy from a chapter, bro. He's hooking me up with some viewers, bro. Don't make me kick you out. No. Young Hitter says, okay, they're talking back to each other. Man, you guys are just, I'm 34 strong, so you guys are typing quicker than I can read the comments. So, but I love that the viewers are talking amongst each other. Overall, today's game was pretty good practice. Overall, it was fun to watch Trey throw those 2 touchdowns, one to Mohamed Sanud, and who was the other one too?
What
The
the
touchdowns
touchdown?
from Trey, yeah.
Sanu and I'm trying to think. Honestly, I don't know.
I don't remember either. But anyway, he threw 2 touchdowns. That was pretty good.
Travis Benjamin.
Travis Benjamin, that's right. Travis Benjamin. He threw those 2 touchdowns. I mean, listen, he's learning. The kid is learning. As he plays more, he'll start to do better, get more comfortable. Thank you, Coach Timo. Sanu and Benjamin. I'm confident in what we have in Trey. I like Trey. I think Trey's going to be great for us, and I think Trey's going to do great things for us going forward. But I'm a believer in Jimmy until he's gone. And does Jimmy has his mistakes? Yes. Does he throw the interception? Yes. But Jimmy, when healthy, he's proven to win. And again, I'm not saying that we should start that we're going to start Jimmy the whole year. Maybe Trey does come in after the bye and takes over that spot.
Right.
But I'm confident in facing Detroit Lions with Jimmy than I would be with Trey. I just want Trey to get more comfortable with the offense, get most comfortable with his footwork. And once he feels comfortable with his footwork and he's not throwing so hard, then we can talk about bringing him in and letting him go in regular season, in my opinion. But I think Jimmy will win that game on the week 1 against the Lions, especially against the Lions, bro. Do the Lions scare you, bro? Come on.
Well, I do think that, not having that 4th preseason game may change that aspect of things. I do, normally that 4th preseason game, you would have these quarterbacks sitting out and not playing, but I can kind of see that they maybe go in for a series or so, maybe 1 or 2 series
Next week?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really, the last thing you want is to have because he looked rusty too. I mean, they need they need reps. I mean, they need to work with each other, and there's no other way to do that except for even if it is a meaningless game.
Jay in the Bay says, should we be concerned about Robbie Gould? I don't think so.
No, I think it'll be fine.
I think he'll be fine. Yeah, he's an old pro. I don't know. He wasn't even expecting to throw that field goal. It was supposed to be a 2-point conversion. I think he was just stuck on the late flag that caught him by surprise that made him miss that extra point. So no, he'd be fine. I'm not worried.
He probably had his laces too tight or something.
Yeah.
Cut off circulation to his foot.
He's like, oh shoot, I'm going up there. All right. But I'm confident with everyone in this chat at quarterback. True. That secondary, Detroit is not that coach in Detroit, bro. That guy
and
cracks me up.
Their edge rusher is going to be Kerry Hodder. So
no, not for Detroit.
Or no, he went to Seattle. Never mind, he went to Seattle.
You're smoking weed, bro.
It's blue and silver.
Yeah. You're smoking some good
trash.
Tanisha says, "How are you? How are the Detroit Lions looking?" Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, trash. They are trash. Their coach is trash, and they're a bunch of knee biters.
Knee biters.
Well, that's what the coach is, instilling on their players. Hit them in the knees. Take out the knees. Daniel Kintu says, "I'm sorry. Go ahead."
Look at his little tenure in Miami. If you need to know a little bit about their coach,
Cambo. Yeah. What is your thoughts of the Niners doing this year if we stay healthy? Go ahead, Eman.
I mean, the only thing we can do is beat ourselves because we are. I mean, we're the best team in our division, and outside of us, I mean, of course, you got Tampa Bay and Green Bay. In Seattle, so those are the main teams that I look at to give us a fight for the NFC. But I think a lot more of the I think the AFC is a stronger conference than the NFC.
Is your dog scratching at your door?
Nah, that was my son.
Oh, I keep hearing that. I keep looking at my door like my dog's, but my dog's asleep.
my son took off running with a bag of chips.
Oh, not your chips. I hope.
I hope so. I hope it ain't no scratching noises.
But anyway, as we're coming close to over an hour, great game. So I want to get your thoughts overall. What did you think about the game? Where do you see improvements going into the? Let me ask you this: based on what you saw today, name me 3 players that you think will be cut from those 5.
Oof. Dang, that's rough.
I know one of them.
Put me on the spotlight.
BW.
Honestly, I think Mohamed Sanu might be a cut candidate.
To get cut?
Yeah, I really do.
Wow.
I'm just.
Please explain that.
I mean, it's. I mean, I don't know why, but I really think that they're gonna keep Richie. They're gonna, and I think Benjamin might actually make it. I don't know. I just don't. I just have that feeling like they're gonna do him wrong. I mean, I like the. There's not really much. Yeah,
what's up, Johnny?
I'd much rather.
You got to stop reading the comments when you're saying something, bro. That it throws you off. I notice. Keep with your points. Don't look at the comments.
You put me on the spot with these.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Players.
I apologize if I did, but I didn't put you on the spot by saying Sanu was going to get cut. That's on you.
Yeah, I think Sanu might be a cut candidate. We can only have so many receivers, but I mean, I think whose spot would he be taking? Brandon Ayuk, or we need a solid number 3, and not a number 4 or 5.
6, 7, 8. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I rather cut Richie James than Sanu though. But that's
I do think Jalen Hurd will be cut.
Wow. Okay.
Even
though he's a 3rd round pick, you still think he'll be cut?
Yeah, he's gone. The fact that he hasn't played at all this preseason, and he's not even practicing, I think he's gone. And I'm really thinking we may even go with 2 quarterbacks this year, even though there's hype and worry about Jimmy.
Moses says if they keep Richie, he'll riot. I love it. And then Nathaniel says Sanu will only be he'll only be one of the final cuts because they don't want to pay a guaranteed salary to bring him back if he clears waivers. True. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Monte Williams says Hurd is going to be cut. So they agree with you on that one. Tony Smith says, I think Suffield might not make the team. Just my, oh yeah. You're not alone there, bro.
Bad. We might bring in some bagger from Kroger's or something like that to come in and play quarterback.
Bro, yeah. I think the water boy's itching to show what he can do. And I'm not talking about what's his name,
Bobby Boucher.
No, the actor. Remember the movie Waterboy?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, Adam Sandler. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. All right, guys, I'm going to be cutting this down real quick. What's up, Corey Davis? Welcome to the stream, man. Before I go, let's give away some patches away. I went ahead earlier in the midst of my excitement, which I do a lot. I made a video on prior to the game for a score prediction. And I said that I would give the winner a patch, but I haven't. I went on right away tonight with my boy E-Man, I did not get the chance to look at the predictions, so I won't give away the patch tonight, but I will give you guys the winner of the patch. I will look at those predictions after this stream. I will write down the names that I think are the winners, and I will go live tomorrow, and I will address the winner of today's score predictions tomorrow. So I apologize that I'm not doing it tonight. I'm not trying to go back on my word. It's just that I came live right away with my boy E-Man, and we started talking here, so I didn't have a chance to look at those predictions. But I will look at them, and I will pick a winner.
Sorry, guys. It's my fault that y'all didn't get a patch tonight.
Say that again?
I said it's my fault. Sorry.
No, not your. I did not say that, bro. I actually really, really enjoyed you being on here tonight, bro. I like when. Thank you for coming with me, but I'm gonna have you help me pick a winner. So, for a patch tonight, and I'm not gonna show you the patch. I'm just gonna give you guys a patch. The winner is gonna just give me your address. I'm gonna send you a really nice patch for winning tonight. So what we're gonna do, and this winning of this patch tonight has nothing to do with the score prediction, okay? It has nothing to do with the score prediction. Though that'll be tomorrow. So those that played, and don't go and give me a score prediction right now for tomorrow. I cut it off, so I know where I cut it off. So for the score prediction, that'll be done tomorrow. But for the patch tonight, I'm gonna have Mr. E-Man ask a question, and the first person to answer the question that he sees on his comments will be the winner. So you're going to ask the question, E-Man, and you're going to see the winner of that, and you're going to let me know who you saw first and give me the name, and that's the person that will win the patch tonight. You good for that? Are you good at it?
Yeah, I'm good. Let me think of one. What is the name of the player that sacked the quarterback and got us a safety in tonight's game?
Well, that's an easy
In what
one.
position? In what position does he play?
Well, okay. All right, the first one that writes it down, that's an easy one. So the first one that writes it down, keep an eye on the comments there, E-Man. Say the whole name. I want the whole name, guys. The whole name.
And position.
And position. So the whole name and position, guys. You guys.
Nate. He did play defensive end.
So
Nate, why you gotta do?
Who won? Don't look at Nate. Nate's one of us.
I think I mean, first person that got the full name was JBX, but he didn't get the position. So yeah,
who's the first one who gets this bad boy?
Monte Williams.
Monte Williams. All right, Monte Williams. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations on winning this patch. Congratulations. This is the one from Monte Williams. This 49er Familia. Beautiful patch right here.
And I tell you what, Nate. I mean, not Nate. Beta. If you got another patch, go ahead and throw it in for Dario. I got that one.
You got that one? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Let's see here. Dario. Okay. So
Dario
Dario,
loves God.
I'll throw you. Okay. So the two people that need to reach out to me by email is Dario Loves God and Monte Williams. Hit me up on an email at ninersickness@yahoo.com. Ninersickness@yahoo.com. Give me your information, and both of you will get one of these each. Our way of saying that we truly appreciate each and every one of you tuning in tonight, watching the stream. You guys are amazing. So, congratulations to Monte Williams, and congratulations to Dario for being picked by E-Man. So, congratulations to both of you.
Yep. And I'm assuming you're still gonna do the score for them for another one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, if my boy Nate's feeling generous and wants to go half on a jersey, we can do a jersey giveaway. E-Man. Oh, you know what? E-Man too. Shoot, I forgot. You're Mr. FedEx now,
Mr. FedEx
or UPS. UPS or FedEx?
It's FedEx.
Oh, okay, my bad. So if E-Man and Nate and myself, we can do a 3 day a 3.
Maybe in a future show for me.
I'm putting you on the spot even when I don't try, huh, bro? I'm messing with you.
Hey, it's all good. I just had a Nate said if he gets to choose the winner.
Yeah. Well, how do you do that? You just pick somebody random? Then how does that work? You just pick somebody you want to give it. Is that okay? So if you choose who you want to give it to, is that what it is, Nate?
You can't pick yourself as the winner.
Nate can cover the whole price then.
You can't pick yourself to win.
No, Nate doesn't do that.
I'm just messing with him. I think we should do like a 49er photo shoot kind of thing, like a contest of people supporting their favorite players.
Well, that'd be nice. That's a nice thought.
And pick the best picture.
Yeah. You know, that's actually that's a good contest. Have to send them to my email and send
Just
me.
Keep it PG.
Yeah. Please, definitely keep it PG. Send me pictures of you and your 49er attire at ninersickness@yahoo.com, and the winner will not only win, but I will bring out your picture on my live where I introduce to everyone, let everybody know who the winner is. So I like that, actually. I do. I like that. Everybody send me a picture, your best picture in your 49er attire to ninersickness@yahoo.com. And the best one will win a jersey. Compliments of E-Man. I got you, bro. I'm messing with you. But so send me an email. Send me an email. Yeah, send me an email with a picture of your 49er attire, and I will show it. I'm going to show all the pictures to me and E-Man, and we'll look through them. And the one that we decide is the best of all of them will get the opportunity to win a jersey. And then we'll show your picture on the live when I go live. And this is for an opportunity to win a jersey. So at ninersickness@yahoo.com will be the email. All right, guys, it's been late. It is late, especially for E-Man. It's late where E-Man's at, so we're going to call it a night. Thank you for participating. Thank you for watching. the Niner Sickness Report. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that like and let everyone know to follow me on YouTube. E-Man, thank you for stopping by tonight, being a guest on my show. Thank you for joining me tonight, man, and you have a wonderful night.
Hey, you too, man.
And everybody that tuned in tonight, congratulations real quick again. Congratulations to Monte Williams and Dario Loves God on winning a patch tonight. Make sure you send me an email to ninersickness@yahoo.com. And then for the score predictions, I will do that tomorrow. So you have not missed out. Tomorrow I will go live and I will choose the winner of that score prediction. Everybody, good night. Be blessed. Until next time, we are out.
Later.